Hello and welcome back to day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. Today is Boxing Day and we're thinking about prayer. We're thinking about how prayer brings us hope and encouragement. I think praying can be a difficult thing to explain when we can't see God. I like to think about it as talking to God. When my son was little, whenever he went anywhere without me, I used to tell him that there was an invisible piece of string between us. No matter where he was or what the problem was, I was always at the end of that string. If he needed me, he could tug the string and I would be there. And the idea stuck. Even as a teenager when he was going out, I continued to tell him that I was always at the end of the string. And he's 25 now and I still remind him. I think prayer's a bit like that there's an invisible piece of string between me and God. And whenever the time is, whatever I'm doing, I can tug on that string and God will always be at the end of it. We can talk to God and He will always listen and He will always respond. It might not be in the way we expect or ask, and it might not be what we ask for, but He will always answer. We might need to remind ourselves that God's plans and God's timing is generally better than ours. In our busy lives, especially when we're feeling overwhelmed, we can sometimes forget to talk to God, to pray. St. Teresa of Calcutta, Martin Luther King and others have said that the more busy and overwhelmed we feel, the more important it is to pray. Prayer looks very different for all of us and there's no right or wrong way to pray. You can find some links with the notes to this video for ideas of how to pray. My personal favourites are Lectio 365, a free app which you can use for less than 10 minutes in the morning and at night to help you connect with God. There's a group of almost 2,000 people in the Diocese of Sheffield praying for everyone in the diocese. It's called the 2025 Prayer Community. If you'd like to find out more and perhaps join the group, there's information in the notes with this video. Perhaps one of the most famous prayers is the Lord's Prayer, and Stephen Cottrell, the Archbishop of York, has recently brought out a new book called Praying by Heart. So if you'd like to know more about this particular prayer, we've put a link to this book in the notes with this video as well. Another way to pray is to breathe in as you say line 1 of a prayer and breathe out as you say the next line. So as we listen to some music, I invite you to say the Lord's Prayer using the words on the screen and perhaps try breathing in as you say line 1 and out as you say line 2. Thank you for joining us today, and I pray that you will remember that God is at the end of that invisible piece of string and He's ready to immerse you with unconditional love.